The 10th Annual Governor's Conference on Agricultural Trade is currently underway in Richmond, Virginia. The annual event features industry leaders discussing challenges and opportunities for global ag and forestry exports. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock now joins us live from the event. Sarah?
Well, thanks, Janet. Trade is a top priority for farmers across the country right now, but for farmers in Virginia especially, they do almost $3 billion worth of international trade. We're lucky to be joined by Secretary Bettina. She's the Secretary of Agriculture for the state of Virginia. Bettina, we just heard from Governor Northam here at the conference today. Could you talk to us a little bit about what he said and what it means for farmers?
Yes, certainly. We're very excited. Agriculture and forestry combined are number one as far as the economy, contribution to the economy, creating over 442,000 jobs each year. And so as we look at trying to continue to promote the great, wonderful products that we have here in Virginia, both agriculture and forestry, promoting those domestically, but also continuing to grow and expand trade.
Absolutely. Now, you and your folks have put together a pretty incredible conference, very well-timed conference today. Could you talk a little bit about the priorities and what you hope comes out of it?
Certainly. We want folks to be talking to each other, and so we have a real mix of individuals in the audience today. We have staff members of ambassadors here, the embassies. We also have congressional aides, so we have Senator Kaine, Senator Warner's offices, have sent staff members. We have stakeholders, agribusiness stakeholders, as well as the forest products industry here. And so being able to share information, looking at the way we can connect business owners with those that may be interested also in buying the product and thinking about how we expand exports moving forward. We also have a number of students here. So we have the Future Farmers of America, as well as the Manners students from the Virginia State University and students from Virginia Tech. So they're here learning, as well as professors that are helping with that learning process.
I think we often think of trade as kind of a national issue or an international issue, but it's very much a state issue here at today's conference. Could you talk about how it fits into kind of the other priorities for 2018 for the Virginia Department of Agriculture?
Certainly. So we, with our secretariat, I'm serving as Secretary of Agriculture and Forestry. We have the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. We also have the Department of Forestry. So both are helping to promote Virginia products, whether that be timber or it actually be crops and poultry, other meat products. And so we have a very diverse array of products, and the governor wants to continue to promote those products and to expand our economy, to grow our economy and expand trade. And so that is certainly one of our top priorities, looking at also internet access across the state, broadband, rural economy, being able to make sure that we can strengthen the rural economies across the state of Virginia. And a big part of that is making sure we have access to internet.
Absolutely. Now, of course, all of this is forward-looking. We're looking to 2018 and what is most important. Your folks are very much the boots on the ground here in Virginia. What concerns are you hearing from farmers, and do you think that those are being addressed here today?
I think farmers are really challenged by making sure that they have a healthy business. And so in talking to farmers and forest landowners across the state, we want to make sure that we give them the tools, the financial incentives, the tax incentives to continue to have a robust business and to have healthy land that they're producing products off of their land, and thinking about transitioning that farm and forest land to future generations.
Absolutely. A lot to think about there, a lot of good information to chew on. Again, we're grateful to be joined by Bettina, the Secretary of Agriculture for the state of Virginia, or for the Commonwealth of Virginia, forgive me. We'll have more updates for you throughout the week from the Governor's Ag Trade Conference here in Richmond, Virginia. Until then, back to you in the studio.
Thank you once again, Sarah. Well, as the country's largest agricultural producer, California relies heavily on immigrant employees. But the proposed Ag Act may harm California's labor supply. Joining us now by phone for